You'll always have a place in here, even after all of this. A soft spot tender to the touch, like a bruise that just won't quit. I press on it sometimes on purpose, just to feel like you're still real, just to prove that something happened, that I didn't just imagine how it felt. I'm not in love with you anymore. I think the worst of it is past, but there's a soft spot in my chest, shaped exactly like your laugh. You'll always have a soft spot somewhere underneath my skin, not enough to pull me backward, just enough to let you in. For a second in the quiet, when a song comes on the radio, you'll always have a soft spot, even after I let go. I see you in a stranger's jacket, a certain angle of the light, and it doesn't ruin my whole day now. It just visits me at night, like an old friend who knows the password to a room I thought I locked. You'll always have a key somehow to the part of me that's soft. This isn't me still waiting, this isn't me still yours. This is just admitting some doors don't fully close, some soft spots stay forever, not because we're meant to be, just because you're stitched into the fabric of who I used to be. You'll always have a soft spot right here where you left your mark, not an open wound anymore, just a quiet kind of scar. You'll always have a soft spot, that's just how it goes. You'll always have a soft spot, even after I'm fully whole. I could have burned your letters, could have screamed your name in bars, could have turned our friends against you, told them every reason, every scar. Instead I packed your sweater nicely, folded it the way you like, said take care and meant it, even though I wanted to fall apart that night. Nobody teaches you how to lose someone with your chin still held up high. Nobody hands you the manual for watching love walk by. But I'm doing it gracefully, even when I'm dying inside. I'm doing it gracefully, even though I cried the whole damn ride. I could have made it ugly, could have made you the villain in my story, but I'm letting you go gracefully, even though it's killing me. I waved when you drove away, didn't let you see me break, waited till I got inside to finally feel the weight. There's a kind of strength in this that nobody claps for, nobody sees. The quiet work of losing someone and still choosing to be at peace. Gracefully doesn't mean it's easy. Gracefully doesn't mean it's light. It just means I chose the harder thing over making you pay for every night. I could've kept the anger, could've worn it like a crown. Instead I'm choosing softness, even as I'm falling down. I'm doing it gracefully, one quiet breath at a time. I'm doing it gracefully, even though I'm not fine. Maybe one day it won't hurt this much. Maybe one day I'll actually believe that losing you gracefully was the greatest gift I gave to me. I just need space, you said. It's not because of you. And I nodded like I believed it, like the words could make it true. We both knew what was happening, we just didn't have the nerve to say it plain and simple. So we dressed it up in kinder words. You said this isn't goodbye. I said I understand. Two people being gentle with a thing too big to hold in our hands. It was the kindest lie we ever told each other. We'll still be friends. This doesn't have to be forever. We knew better, we just couldn't say it. So we wrapped the ending in the kindest lie. I still have the last voicemail, just to hear you say my name. Some part of me still listens for a call back that won't ever come again. We were so careful with our wording, so scared to make the other one feel pain, that we never said the real thing. We just learned to speak a softer kind of fake. Maybe kindness was the cruelest thing we did. Maybe honesty would have hurt, but healed faster than the slow bleed of every gentle word. Let's stay in touch. It's not goodbye, just see you around. We knew exactly what we meant, we just couldn't say it out loud. It was the kindest lie, and I still think of it sometimes. The way we softened something shattering into something almost kind. The kindest lie we ever told right to goodbye. And a story we could both still hold. Lucky her, she gets to calm you after the storm already passed through me. Lucky her, she gets you Sunday mornings, slow and easy, know where she needs to be. I got you when you didn't know yourself yet. She gets you knowing exactly who you are. I'm not saying that's not fair, I'm just saying it's hard. Lucky her, she missed the hard parts. Lucky her, she gets the ease. I'm happy for the both of you, I swear it. Even on the days it's hard to mean. Lucky her, lucky, lucky her. She gets the man you fought to become without having to do the work. I gave you the questions, she gets all of your answers. Lucky her, God, lucky her. She doesn't know about the version who didn't call, who didn't try. She just knows the one who shows up early, looks her dead in the eye. I'm glad you found that in yourself, I really, truly am. But some nights I wonder what it's like to get to start there, not the very end. Lucky doesn't mean she did something wrong. Lucky doesn't mean I should be mad. Lucky just means timing. Here's the cruelest thing love ever had. She walked in at the good part, I walked out right before. Lucky her, I'm not her anymore. Lucky her, lucky, lucky her. I hope she knows what she got and what it was worth. Oh, lucky her, I'm trying to be glad. Lucky her, even though some days it still feels sad. I laughed today, a real one, not the kind I fake for friends. I made plans for next weekend without thinking how it might have been. I caught myself just living, not measuring the hours by your name. For a second I forgot to miss you, and it didn't feel like shame. Almost happy is a strange place, somewhere between the wreck and whole. Not quite healed, but moving forward. Not quite free, but losing hold. I'm almost happy now, most days anyway. Almost happy in a way that doesn't ache. I still think of you sometimes, but it's softer than it used to be. I'm almost happy, and that's enough for me. I deleted that old playlist, the one we made on a Tuesday night. didn't cry when I hit delete, just felt the absence, then felt alright. I'm learning how to be alone without it feeling like a wound. I'm almost happy being just myself. I think I'm getting used to it soon. Almost happy doesn't mean I don't remember, doesn't mean the love we had wasn't real. It just means I'm finally choosing to let myself feel something other than missing you, something that looks a little bit like peace. Almost happy is the furthest thing from weak. I'm almost happy now, almost laughing without thinking why. Almost happy, almost living my own life. I'm almost happy, and someday soon I know I'll wake up and it won't be almost anymore. I taught you how to say I'm sorry and actually mean the words. I taught you how to sit in silence without needing to be heard. I taught you how to listen, not just wait for your turn to speak. I gave you all my patience, now she gets the version that I built from me. I'm not asking for a thank you, I'm not asking you to send it back. I just notice all the lessons showing up in how you act. What I taught you lives in how you love her now. What I taught you shows up in the words somehow. I'm not in the room anymore, but I'm still there in everything you do. I taught you how to love, and now somebody else gets to be loved by the man I taught you to be too. Oh, I taught you how to ask the question instead of guessing what I felt. I taught you how to say it sooner, before the damage couldn't be helped. You're using all of it on her now, every lesson, every late night talk. I built the bridge you're walking over, I'm just not the one you walk it toward. Maybe I should be proud of that, maybe that it's some kind of love, teaching someone how to be better, knowing it won't be enough to keep them, to keep you. Some lessons aren't for keeping, some are just for giving, even when it leaves you grieving. What I taught you, I hope you use it well. What I taught you, I hope it's easy to tell that somebody loved you carefully once, even if she's not the one you choose. What I taught you, I hope you never have to lose. Mm-hmm. You always said I made you better, like I was something rare you'd found. But standing here without me near you, you're still the most golden thing around. Turns out you didn't need my shine. Turns out you had your own all along. I just gotta watch it for a while before you turned and walked along. I thought I was the reason you started glowing like you do. Turns out the light was always yours. I just got lucky standing next to you. You're gold without me. You were always gold without me. I just borrowed some of the light, told myself it was mine to keep. You're gold without me, and maybe that's the hardest part to see. I wasn't your sunrise, you were always gonna shine, whether or not it was me. Built a story where I made you, where you needed me to become. But watching you with her right now, I see I wasn't the only one who could have stood there in that brightness, who could have called it love. Maybe I was just lucky timing, not the reason you rose above. Humbling this kind of knowing that love doesn't always mean your own. That you can shape someone, hold someone, and still not be the one they're meant to hold. You're gold without me. I have to let that settle in my chest. Some people are just gold, regardless of who loved them best. You're gold. I'm learning how to be okay with that. You're gold without me, and I'm still gold too, as a matter of fact. We're both just gold, walking different paths now, finally free. You're gold without me, and I'm gold without you eventually. I want you happy, I really do. That part of me has always been true. But happiness looks like someone else's face, sitting where I used to take up space. I want good things to find you, baby. I just didn't think they'd come this fast. I want you to have everything, just maybe not so soon after the past. Every wish I make for you comes wrapped in something hard to name. Half of me is cheering for you, half of me still hurts the same. These are bittersweet wishes I'm sending out into the air. I hope you're loved, I hope you're happy, I hope she treats you fair. But every wish I send you costs me something on the way. Bittersweet wishes, that's the only kind I know how to make. mean it when I say I'm glad. Then I'll close the screen and sit there with a feeling I can't quite add up to anger or to sadness. It's something softer, something strange, the particular grief of loving someone while you're cheering for their change. Maybe love doesn't end clean, maybe it just changes shape into wishes that are tangled, half hope, half fake. I don't know how to wish you well without it costing me a little too, but I'll keep making bittersweet wishes for as long as I still love you. Bittersweet wishes, that's what I've gotta give. Bittersweet wishes for the life you get to live. I hope it's everything you wanted, even if I'm not part of the design. Bittersweet wishes, that's the best I can leave behind. You used to hide that crooked laugh, said it made you look unsure. I told you it was my favorite thing, the one I noticed first before I knew anything else about you, before I knew your name even. I bet she loves it too by now. I bet you don't hide it from her even. Funny how the things I love most are just sitting out in the open now. No one taught you to be ashamed of them. I guess that part I figured out. She gets your favorite flaw out in the daylight, easy free, the one you used to tuck away until you learned it's safe with me. I wonder if she knows she's loving something I helped set loose. She gets your favorite flaw, the one I found, the one I chose. You used to apologize for caring too much, called it too needy, too much to give. I told you that was the realest thing about you, the thing that made you worth the risk. Now you just love freely, like it never crossed your mind to hide. I taught your heart it was allowed outside, and she just gets to watch it open wide. I'm not saying I made you, I'm saying I noticed you first. The parts you thought were broken, I called the opposite of a curse. Maybe that's the strange gift of loving someone even after they're gone. You leave them a little less guarded for whoever loves them alone. She gets your favorite flaw, the one that used to make you flinch. She gets it soft, she gets it open, she gets it without the winds. I hope she knows what she was given, I hope she holds it with some care. She gets your favorite flaw, I just hope she knows I found it there. I could have fought for one more chance, could have shown up at your door, could have sent the speech I wrote at 2 a.m., the one I'm not sending anymore. But some battles aren't worth winning, some fights cost more than they're worth. So I pack my pride up quietly and let you have the final word. This isn't me admitting I was wrong, this isn't me saying you're right. This is just me choosing peace over one more sleepless fight. I'm letting you win this one, not because you earned it, but because I'm tired. I'm letting you win this one, even though some part of me's still on fire. Sometimes love isn't about who's right, it's about who can walk away. I'm letting you in, so I can finally have my say in how my own story ends today, and how my own story ends today. You'll probably think you got the better deal, walked away with less to lose. I'll let you believe that if it helps you sleep, I don't need the victory, just the truth that I loved you as hard as I knew how, and tried until trying wasn't enough. I'm not keeping score anymore, I'm just done keeping score, calling that love. Letting you win isn't losing, I used to think it was. Now I know that walking forward beats standing still, because of pride and stubbornness. Some things you let go of, not because you lost the fight, but because you finally see the fight was never worth the price. I'm letting you win this one, take it, it's yours to keep.